Lake. We're at the lake. Okay, it's a little bit cloudy today. So I'm gonna do a short, we're gonna be here for a short walk. I hope everybody's doing good. Happy Friday. Come on in, friends. Look at those clouds. So hopefully it won't rain. If it does, then we'll just end it. But look at those clouds. We got some rain earlier, so I think we're gonna get more, but yeah. So we're at the lake. It's nice and cloudy though. It took down some of the heat. The index yesterday was 99. I didn't check today. Okay, well, we might only have a short walk, so let's get walking. We'll go this way. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, wait, I think I forgot to put on something. Wait a minute, let me see here. All right, forgot to put that on. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be better. There's hardly anybody here because we had gotten rain. I think I gotta fix the camera a little bit. So yeah, they have boat ramp, the picnic area. They have campgrounds here as well, soccer fields, fishing. They used to have horseback riding, but I don't know what happened. Let me fix my phone here. Here we go. There we go. I'll go up a little bit more. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. Let me see if I got the live chat on. Yes, we do. Okay. It's a cloudy day today. Welcome in, everybody. We're at the lake. Come on in and say hello. We had some rain, and we might get rain. We might get more rain, so there's not many people here, but it did take down a lot of the heat. Thank you for all the likes. Welcome in. Go for a little walk. Look at those clouds. Look at the clouds. The clouds look pretty. Look at that. This is where they keep all the boats over here. Welcome in. I see 11 people so far. Thank you for all the likes. Come on in and say hello. Look at that. Look at those clouds. I didn't bring my umbrella, so we'll do a quick walk. Maybe I'll come on later. I don't know yet. But keep your notifications on. Look at those clouds. Yeah. I better hurry here. All right. Over here, we got a little bit of the sun up there where you can't see it. Okay. I'll walk on this side. Nice and peaceful. I'm getting some exercise today. Anybody like fishing? I like fishing. I haven't been fishing in a long time now. Yes, I haven't been to the lake for a while because we've been getting very hot weather and it's not good for the phone. But yeah, we're at the lake, nice and peaceful. I was gonna walk up that way, but maybe another time since it looks like it. I think I'm gonna get rained on, so let's go. Yeah, I feel some sprinkles already, so I don't know how long I'll be out here. We'll do a quick one. Great. Walking on this path. I feel light sprinkles. Oh my goodness, and there's dark clouds over there. Oh, this will be a short one. Oh, I just seen a fish jump too. Alright, well, I'll get myself all wet here. I can't get the gimbal too wet, so I'll have to be careful with that. I'm on a little bit early today. The clouds look pretty right there. Look at that. This is so peaceful. Yeah, it's raining, starting to rain. Okay, well, this is going to be a super short one. We haven't even been on 5 minutes. I thought the rain would hold off a little bit. What everybody have for dinner? Come on in, say hello. I see a bunch of people. We got 15, 16 people. And thanks for hitting the like button, everybody. Oh, it stopped. So over here it's not raining, so maybe we'll be okay. Just walking on this path, getting myself some exercise. We've been getting so much heat and so much rain. It's like rain, heat, and rain. So on the way here, I heard that song, Apple Bottom Jeans, oops, is a word, is a word. Anybody remember that song? There's some fish. I'm out of shape because it's been so hot to go walking. I love summer, but at this point I'm like, they put the fall stuff out and it's like summer's not over with yet. Nice peaceful day. Anyway, we're just hanging out. I don't think people get the notifications sometimes. It's nice and windy. Let me see if I can lighten the screen up a little. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit cloudy out, that's why. Hey Jude, don't let me down. Make a sad song and make it better. We got over there. I wonder how my battery's doing. My battery goes, I got you plugged in because I got to stream with my battery now because my battery goes dead. Especially when I live stream, it just goes boom. So anyway, let's go down these stairs over here. I never seen these here. They're on the ground here. Or actually, it looks like, I don't know, we're going to just go down this way. Alright, I got to make sure where I'm walking here so I don't fall. Nice and windy. There's a nice breeze. Let's go down here. I don't see any ducks. See any ducks. You can see the wind. So if anybody misses a stream, you can do a rewatch. Hit the notification bell. I might come on later, but I don't really know yet. I do mod on some channels, so I don't know if anybody else will be streaming later on. Can you see the water's rippling? It's got some nice breeze. It's about time. It's been so hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Anyway, look at that cloud there. That's pretty. We'll just do a short stream. Alright, let's go over here. Let's walk this way. So I was walking up to I walked down this area here. There's like, I don't know if that's like rocks or stairs, but it looks like stairs, but it goes all the way across these rocks here. There's nothing but rocks here in Northeast Tennessee. You go to garden and you dig and then there's rocks. out of shape. All right, I don't know if we should walk over here. We're at the park. Thank you for the like. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate it. Just gonna walk this way. We're in the, like, walking around the edge here. See what's over here. I'm hungry for some pizza, but I probably won't have pizza today. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. But I had pizza last week. So how is everybody? Welcome in. Thank you for that like. Thank you for the likes. All right, we'll just go this way. Doing a little nature walk at the lake. It's nice and breezy. I need my exercise because of this heat. One thing I hate is being like in the house for a long time. Like I need to get out, and I like nature, but the heat has been so bad here. I mean, the one day the index was 114 and it was really bad. Yesterday night, I didn't check it today, but it does feel hot. Okay, let's go. There's some people over there swimming. I don't think you're supposed to swim in that spot, but all right, we'll go this way. We're in Northeast Tennessee. I don't think anybody got the notification, but that's okay. There's always the rewatch. Oh, there's a tree that went down right there. I had to go out in this and run errands today, and I don't have air conditioning. My air conditioning broke. I don't know, it's been a couple of years, but anyway, let's walk this way. Walking over here this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. That tree down. I got a tree that went down. We've been having some bad thunderstorms, and I have a tree that's down in my backyard, and it hit my fence and smashed it, and it's like across my neighbor's yard, so I have to get that. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out of there, but I like walking and being in the nature. I like being around water, lakes, oceans, wherever, water fountains, anything. But yes, can you hear all the birds? This place usually gets packed, but there's not many people, I think, because we got rain and the rain stopped. So here's a table. Maybe I could sit here and wait and see if anybody else comes in. Oh, there's a duck down there. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Let me set you down for a second because I gotta fix this screen here. Here we go. All right. That's good. Yeah, you're not supposed to have the scooters and stuff here, but that kid's getting away with it. I'd love to roller skate here, but they don't allow it. Welcome in, everybody. Usually I come on later, so I'm on a little early. But we'll wait and see if anybody else comes in. There's a little duck out there. There's a nice breeze. Oh, we can go down. I don't know if I can go down this hill or not, if I'll slip because the grass might be wet. But yeah, here's the duck. Let's go down this hill and see him. There he is. He's right there. He swam away a little bit. The water's this color because they have clay in the water here. In Tennessee has clay in the water. Alright, and I gotta walk up this big hill. Look at this. Alright, let's see. Well, maybe we'll just walk this. Oh, there's some deer over there. Let's go over here and see. Oh, a baby one. I got some deer in my yard. And they had babies. And one fell in my pool. It was horrible. And they ripped it up a little. So they ripped up the top of it, which I didn't open my pool this year. It's a little too expensive. But there they are. There's some deer here. Check these out. There's 3 of them. That's about the size of the ones that I have in my yard as well. Hopefully they won't run. The one in my yard, I noticed my neighbor was feeding it, and I tell it, I'm like, it started eating my flowers. I'm like, you get out of there, and then, oops. Oh, he's running. Oops. There's one lonely one over here. So cute. He's a small, very small. They build a lot of houses and stuff, and then these animals have no place to go, you know. But we're at the lake. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hitting the like button. I'm very close to this one. Yeah, he's about the size of the one that I have in my yard. There's 2 of them in my yard, and then they had a baby, so there's a little baby one out there too. But we're at the lake. There's the lake over there. Thank you for all the likes. Let's see how if we get closer. Ouch, my foot. Right. I can zoom in on it. Let me see here. I don't know why I don't see anybody in the chat, but let me see. The chat's on. I don't see anybody in the chat. Somebody come in and say hi so I can see if the chat's working. Oh, she noticed me. The baby. Hey, cutie. I'm probably a couple feet from her. I saw a bunch of deer when I entered the park. I'm at a park, and I'm at the lake. Let's get walking here. Say bye. Bye, Bambi. So cute. Super cute. Look at that. Bye. I think they like carrots. You can feed deer carrots. My neighbors, three doors up where I live, I've got deer in my yard as well. They're about the same size, two of them, and they had babies. And I saw my neighbor 3 doors up feeding them. So when it came in my yard and it's like trying to eat my flowers and everything, I'm like, you get out of there, no eating the flowers. It doesn't move, it just stays there. I went outside, I went right up to it, trying to get it out of my yard, but I don't care if they're in my yard. It's a safe place because, you know, for them. So how is everybody today? It's a nice day out, actually. You can see some of the mountains over there. There's probably more deer up there. Usually they're up on the hill there. Is the chat working? I don't know. I see that the chat's on, but I don't see anybody in the chat. Okay, let's go this way. I'm gonna walk up this big hill. Let's see, we'll walk up the hill here. Ooh, this is pretty steep. I'm out of shape. Alright, just bear with me while I get up at the top of this hill. See if there's any more deer up here. Usually they hang out up here. But should have brought my water. I left it in the car. Okay. So, whew. Oh, the sun's coming out now. I'm out of breath. Welcome in, everybody. We're at the lake. Just going for a short walk. I got my hair pulled back because it's so hot out. Whew, that got me out of breath. So how is everybody? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Okay, we're gonna walk this way. I don't know if those people want to be filmed, so I'm gonna put the camera over a little bit. So how is everybody? Oh, these trees grew up pretty big. Huh. They weren't there before. Usually the deer hang out like over here. I don't see them. So I hope I'm getting a good signal. Just let me know if I'm not getting a good signal because I can clear it out. Up there they have tennis courts. There's two. Oh, there's all the deer. They're all the way up there. They're at the top there. There's a whole bunch of them. There were 3 or 4 of them anyway. I don't know if I should go up there, but... Oops, okay, well... They're right at the top there. I don't know. Maybe we'll go up there and see, but I might lose signal if I go up there, so I don't know. Let's go this way. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Happy Friday. What's everybody having for dinner? It's so hot, I'm probably going to just make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich again. Had that yesterday. I don't know. I don't know if I should go up there, but they're right there. Maybe we should just keep walking. Apple bottom jeans is the word, is the word. Or we can go down here. There's like a little dock down here. Let's see if I can stand on that. I don't know. I think somebody lost their dog. Welcome in, everybody. I don't know if the chat's off or why I'm not seeing anybody, but I hope I'm not missing anything. We put this metal dock out here. Oh, look at the sky. Please use dock at your own risk. No diving. Priority for use. So anyway. Ooh, a fish just jumped. Alright, we're on this little dock. They put on all these metal docks. They got rid of all the wooden ones. And they got this resin thing here. This part's like resin. This is nice. Anybody like boating? Anybody got a boat? I love to boat. I love riding a boat or driving it. My cousin used to have one. One of my cousins had one and they lived out. I'm from upstate New York, but I live in Northeast Tennessee now. But my cousin had like a boat and I used to drive it. He used to let me drive it up there in Lake George and different areas up there. And one of my other cousins, he was in the Army, and when he got out of the Army, you know, you got to face the world and everything. That was like a challenge for him because he got kind of stuck. He went through the desert storm and he got stuck there because he was supposed to get out, but he had to stay. And he ended up buying a boat, one that you can live on. It was a small boat. It had a cabin on it, and he lived on it in Saratoga Lake for a little bit till he acclimated back into the world. And so, yeah, I'm from Saratoga County, New York, but moved here. My husband moved us here to Tennessee for his job, and then he died of COVID, which my husband was in the Army as well. He was in the Desert Storm. He didn't die in action or anything. He died of COVID a few years ago. So I'm here in Northeast Tennessee. Yes. I love nature. I grew up in like the suburbs in the country. Sometimes I lived in the country, sometimes I lived in the suburbs. And I like nature, walking on, on the trails and seeing the animals. And I love horses. I have a Pomeranian, Chloe. She's on my channel, you'll see her. This is so peaceful. I like this spot. There's some of the mountains. I don't know what mountain that is. That's a small one. But the Smoky Mountains are about an hour and a half away from here. And actually, that's in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. And when you get down there and you see those Smoky Mountains, and the reason they call it that, because it looks like smoke coming off the mountains. It's really beautiful. Like you're driving in and the sun's blaring, and then you see this, almost looks like a blue smoke coming off the mountains. And you could take helicopter rides, and they have short ones that you could just go up and down, or they have ones that can fly over the mountain and everything. And there's the Smoky National Park up there, which I'm an hour and a half from there. I'm out near Bristol area, which Bristol has Bristol Motor Speedway. So yeah, that's the area where I'm at right now. But the prices of everything went up. Gas went up. I just put gas in my car. I was on like empty. And I had $20 and it only gave me a half a tank. It didn't even fill it. And usually I fill my tank when it reaches half a tank. I usually fill it, but like I haven't been able to do that. But I had a 20, imagine, I don't know, it was $3.19, which I know some of you live in some other states where it's a lot more expensive. I don't know why I don't see anyone in the chat. Maybe I need to clear it. Do I need to clear it? I don't know if I need to clear this. Maybe if I clear this out. Okay, I'm going to go out and clear it and come back in. And we'll see if that'll work. Hello. I got my hair tied back. Oh, there we are. So there are lots of people in here. There's Holly. Hello. I don't know why the chat wasn't there. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking, hello. Happy to see you, Holly. Who else do we have in here? Thank you, everybody. I'm missing everything. I got... I don't know which city outskirts weekend. Today's the weekend, dear. Yes. Happy Friday. Hello. We got some new people. Hold on a second. I'm sorry I couldn't see anybody. We got Holly. How are you, Holly? I'm glad to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. We got Dave in Bangor, Maine. Hello. Hello, my friends. This is a lake park. It's so lovely. Thanks for letting me tag along. I couldn't see anybody. I don't know what happened. I hope that it was coming in. Happy Friday. Woo! How are you, Dave in Bangor, Maine? Boating is the best in the summer. Yes, I wish I had a boat. We've been getting this super heat lately, and I haven't been out. And then we're getting storms and rain in between. We're supposed to get rain over the weekend and flood zone. And we got rain today, but it wasn't raining, so I was out and I came out. Feeling the breeze in my face and hair and sound of the motor of the water. Yes! Oh, and throwing the fishing line in. But gotta make sure to top my head. It's secure with a cap to keep my hair from too many tangles. Yes, exactly. I have to do that too. I have my hair tied back right now. Hey! Let me undo it. I'll undo it. Let me see. It's probably a mess. I'm probably a hot mess. I have to stream in vertical because my battery keeps dying on me. But yes, my hair gets frizzy. I can't like put the camera down a little bit. Now I'm going to have to tie it up, back up. But I had it in a little tie. It's my natural white hair coming out. I'm turning white. This is white. Anyway. Hello. Wee! Peace. I'm happy that you're here. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I missed it. Okay. I got to put you down for 1 second so I can tie my hair back up. I hope I was getting a good signal. If I don't, just let me know because I can clear it out. Good thing I cleared it out. I had to do that when I did a home stream, and I don't know why. I do not know why the chat wasn't there. But I always, when the chat comes up, I end up reading it. And sometimes you're sitting right in front of the camera, and you're like, oh, I didn't see that person say that, or this person say this. This seems like a good spot. I'm going to sit down right here and have a little chat. And then we'll walk. Yes, I'm out of shape a little bit. So how are you? Look at Sassy. Oops, that looked like a red ant. We don't want to be sitting in that. Woo-wee, Holly says. How are you? You're in Georgia, right? I don't know. It gets to be the point when you have a lot of people, you forget where people are. But a lot of people. So I hit my 3-year anniversary, July 4th. That was when I did my first video. And I appreciate everybody, all the subscribers. I'm happy I met everybody. And, you know, there's a group of us that hang out and we go on each other's live streams. And there's people from all over the world, all over the United States. And I really appreciate everybody. It's really a good time meeting people and chatting and seeing how you're all doing. Take a break and enjoy. Thank you. Yes. West Virginia. Oh, that's right. Holly, she is from West Virginia. But New York City and New Jersey as well, depends. Oh, yes. I'm from upstate New York, the Saratoga County area. I'm from Albany's the capital of New York, and I'm from 45 minutes out from there is Saratoga County. So you got different counties And that's where I grew up my whole life until my husband, he moved us here. And I was nervous about moving here, but I did it. And now he died. He died of COVID. So I'm moving forward. I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. I meet people and then they move. So it's like I only have like a few friends because this is like a transition area. People move in this area. There's like good jobs, and then they leave and they move somewhere else. But they've gotten a lot of California people that came in here the last few years. Like they came in from people come from all over because the taxes are good here. It's a nice area for hiking and fishing and all that kind of stuff. And it's like laid back, you know what I mean? But a lot of people moved here. They moved to Nashville and they moved to Chattanooga. So, woo wee, Holly says. Oh, there's Monster. Hello, Monster. How are you? I'm sitting down here. We're doing a chat. How are you, Monster? Welcome in. I couldn't see the chat and I don't know why. But let's see. I'll say hello. Let's say hello. Let's say hello here. Hello. Hello. Peace. Sitting on the deck. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Wasting my time. Anyway. Yeah, some people don't like the life like this, but this is how I grew up, like around the lakes. When I grew up in New York, it was all lakes, everything lakes, lakes, lakes. The lakes here are small compared to where I grew up. But anyway, welcome in. Peace. I'm happy you're here. I might have to mod you if there. I didn't see anybody in the beginning, so I don't know what in the hell happened in the beginning. And let's see. I gotta tip this a little so I can see it. Good stream. Thanks for watching my stream. Oh, you're welcome. That was pretty good. Those fireworks at the end were great. That was awesome. Ooh, the deck is moving. I'm sitting on it. You explain woo wee as a good me. Yes. Woo wee. There's some people over there fishing. Woo wee. Or we could go, I don't know, yeehaw. Get those Western boots out. Start tapping. Anybody see that? The movie with Jessica Simpson there. What is it called there? I like some of her music. I like all kinds of music. I like a lot of pop music. I mean, I had that on. I have Sirius XM in my car, and I heard, I listened to the Pitbull's channel, and I heard apple bottom jeans, whoop, is a word. I heard that one, but it was a mix. It was like a really cool mixture of a lot of beats and music. For country music, I kind of like a lot of different things, but I like some country and I like the newer country. But I like Brett Young. I like his music. I do like heavy metal. I like Metallica. I like a bunch of stuff. I like rock and roll. I love Irish music. Woo-wee! And we got, hey Jude, don't let me down. Take a sad song and make it better. And Monster's laughing. He's like, yeah, baby, sing it. What's your heat there? We had some rain. Look at those clouds. We had rain today. Look at the mountain. You don't mind if I just sit here and chat? Because I can't even see. I can't believe I couldn't see the chat the whole time. I'm like telling people, oh yeah, come on in. Well, anyway, thank you for the likes, everybody. And I'm very happy to see everybody. I'm happy to see everybody. Happy to see you, Holly and Monster and everybody else that came in that I missed. I gotta go. Great watching your video for a while. Going home, just picking up a pizza. Oh, I wish I could have pizza, but I'm not gonna have it unless I go to the store and buy one, and make it myself. But I had pizza last week. I want pizza. I'll probably go home and have peanut butter and jelly. Maybe I'll make a pizza tomorrow. I'll make it a pizza. I gotta make it of my own dough, unless I go to the store and get one. You have a great day. I'm glad that you came in, and have a good one. Woo! Monster says, woo, let's go, let's go, let's go, woo! And Holly says, anyway, let me see what I missed in here. I don't even know what I missed in here. I am so sorry I couldn't see anybody. I don't know what is going on with YouTube. I came in here I came in here. Let me see. Bye, friend. Goodbye. I'll see you on the next one. I might stream later, but I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. I gotta upload another. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Or I'll see you next time. Let's see. What else can we sing? I don't know. These boots were made for walking. What was that movie with Jessica Simpson? She was waitressing and she was in there, and then all of a sudden someone grabbed her butt and then she just smacked him in the face, and then the whole bar was like fighting. And then all of a sudden she broke out and danced with these boots were made for walking. That was Dukes of Hazzard. Yes, I have that movie. That's pretty good. She's a good singer. That was a good one. I say woo wee. Yes, all of a sudden my mind went because it's like hot. Your brain freezes in the heat. I got some orange cream ice cream when I get home later after dinner. It's the sherbet ice cream with the vanilla swirly mix in there. Yeah, yummy, yummy, nummy, nummy. Oh, a nice breeze. Um, Woo wee! Mr. Roy's. Yes. Yes, I missed his yesterday. I missed it yesterday. I gotta catch up on my yard. We've been getting so much rain and heat that I couldn't. I have a heart murmur, and then when the heat comes, I get like a sticky valve. So I gotta be careful, like in that humidity. So I couldn't go out and mow it, and I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? It's getting to be really long, and I have to do it with the push mower, which is propelled. It's on a battery, and the battery only lasts like an hour. Because my ride mower, which I've told everybody before, that the belt came off, and I don't know how to put it back on. What a nice breeze. It's very nice to sit here and chat with everybody. And I do not know what happened earlier. Let's see. We had somebody called Sita something Rye. Today is weekend. Yes. And what else did they say? Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, so you were here when the fawns were there, the deer. Yes, they were super cute. Super duper cute. In Dave and Bangor, Maine. I didn't even... Oh, I don't know what is wrong with YouTube. Why that was like that. It's Happy Friday. I'd like to be on a boat right now. I like to just... I like to hang out. I like rowboats. I like canoes. One of my friends used to have a canoe. A boyfriend when I was younger, in my 20s, he had a canoe as well. That was heavy for me to carry, because me and him had to carry it, and we used to put it in the Cateros Creek down there in New York, and then my cousin had a boat. I like being on a boat. I've never been on a cruise. Has anybody ever been on a cruise? I would love to go on a cruise. I think I would like that. I don't know if I'd get motion sickness, but I've seen a few people, some channels that go on the cruises, and it looks absolutely amazing. Just to look out your window and there's the ocean or whatever, and going on there, that would be awesome. I would love that. One of my cousins, when he was younger, he's from Maryland. He worked on a cruise ship. He sang. He's a singer. He's an opera singer now. He changed his last name a little bit, but if you want to check him out, his name is Jamie Offenbach. And he was in some... He's very good at opera. I haven't seen him since I was like 13 years old, when I was a kid, because the cousins from Maryland, they used to come to New York because most of us were in New York, so they would come and visit us. But probably a few years back, I had to go to a wedding at home. More than 10 years, I think it was. One of my cousins that's from Maryland, he said, oh, stop here. He lives in Chesapeake Bay, and he's like, stop here and it'll break your ride up back to Tennessee. And we're like, okay. So we did that, and I went across the beautiful Delaware Bridge. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. And the ocean is so pretty over there. And then they made this crawfish. We had a crawfish meal. That was delicious. That's the first time I ever had that. And so yeah, my other cousin, the one that was in showbiz or whatever, he just does the opera. He's been in some stuff, and he knows that guy Blue's Clues, the guy whoever did that. He knew them. He lived in California for a while, then he moved somewhere in Hawaii. But I don't have any. I'm not in touch with him, so he doesn't keep in touch with anybody. So, but he is on there. Jessica Simpson, 2005, made the walk-in BTW. Catherine Bach wears her Daisy Dukes like nobody else. Yes, exactly. These boots were made for walking. And one of these days they're gonna walk all over you. Do 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 do. Yeah, I like her music. Her music's very good. I still like her music. But I like a lot of different kinds of music. I'm not stuck in one generic music, whatever. People are boring when they're like that. Oh my God, there's one of those needles on the deck that I'm sitting on. I hope it doesn't come over here and bite me. I remember when I was a kid and I was at Saratoga Lake, and I remember my uncle bringing us swimming, and I remember we were getting ready to get in the car, and one of those needles was flying around my head. I was screaming on the top of my lungs. I was like, because my cousin said, oh, they're going to sew us up. They sew people up. And I'm like, what? Oh, that was mean of her. I was a kid. I was only a kid, you guys. I was like just a little kid. If a luxury cruise was all inducive, all paid free, I'd enjoy a Virgin Alaska one on the Brilliant Lady. Holly says, yes. Yes, that would be so much fun. I can't remember. There was a show that people went on a cruise like that. I don't remember. This was a while ago. And it was absolutely beautiful. Alaska was one of the places on my list. I got a pretend list of places to go as well. That would be awesome, yes. Alaska has the Spirit beer. You could look it up. It's a white bear. It's in the black bear family, and the Alaskan people protected it for many, many years, and nobody knew about it. Nobody knew about this white bear that they call the Spirit bear. It's a pure white bear, and it is in the black bear family. And the first time I saw it was on a show because they wanted to put oil pipes through this part of Alaska where these bears were. So they said, they came out and said, we are protecting the wildlife here, and we don't want that here, and there's a Spirit beer. And they took video of one, and it was gorgeous. But you can look it up. You were just a kid. Yes. Isn't that mean, my cousin? I don't know. I'm the youngest no, I'm the middle one on my mom's side. But the youngest one on my uncle's side, he had a bunch of nieces, and then there's four of us. Two of them are dead, but there was four of us that were around the same age. I'm the youngest one, and then my cousin was 1 year, and my other cousin was 1 year, and then my other cousin was 3 years older. But yeah, it was one of them. Actually, the cousin that said that is no longer here. She died. They gave her the shot, the COVID shot, and then she passed away. Which they don't talk about that, but we don't want to talk about that either. But it's a beautiful day. What are you having for dinner? Today's a great day to cook out or to go on a date and have somebody buy you a nice dinner. I don't even know how to date anymore. I'm like, I gotta figure that out. Maybe I'd like to do that. I don't know. They get these cranes here. There's some people across the way too. We can walk if you want, or we can just hang out a little bit. So I don't know if anybody else came in that I missed. Damn, I don't know if anybody else came that I missed. But Monster, he's in Texas. It must be super hot there, huh? Pizza sounds delicious. To see the whales and the bears for wheel and summer extrusions, the native people support their arts, shops, food, and want to see Janu. Is that a place? Hi, did you catch anything?
No, but can I catch right behind you, and I'm gonna leave the room?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'll get out of your way.
You're fine. I'm just live streaming here. I'm on YouTube.
Oh yeah?
You want to say hi? What kind of fish do you catch in here?
Bluegill, bass, whatever really hits the line.
Do you save or do you catch and release?
We release them.
Oh, thanks. I do like fishing. I got my fishing pole, but my husband used to put that. My husband used to put the hi. My husband used to put the bait on, and I think I'd have to wear gloves. And I looked up. They have a free fishing day, and I was gonna do it, but it was at the spur of the moment, so I didn't. But they have that every year, and I used to fish all over in New York with my dad, and sometimes with my husband, and sometimes my brother and my sister would go or whatever. But so I haven't fished since he died because he used to put that worm on and all that stuff. And a lot of times I catch rocks and branches and shit, and then I don't even know. So I don't know how it would be. And I looked up the fishing license because it would be a very nice, relaxing thing to do. So I get high stress sometimes with stuff I gotta deal with. But like, it's like $33. I'm like, what the hell? I remember it being a lot less than that, but I don't know. I'm kind of near Cherokee. It's like 2 hours away from Cherokee, North Carolina. So I'm near Kentucky, and I've never been there. I'm near Virginia. I've only been there a couple times, and I'm near North Carolina. And we used to go up to Cherokee a lot, and they have this contest that you can go up there where they tag the fish. So if you catch those fish, you get money for them. I always wanted to do that contest, but yeah, I don't think I would like touching the bait and stuff, so yuck. Plus I don't know what I would do if I'd get it stuck. Juneau, capital of Alaska, access only by land or sea. Oh, that sounds very nice. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to go. I go in the chat probably after it comes up. The contest sounds like fun. Competition, yeah, it sounds cool. So I don't know how long you've been on the chat. Did I have a clear signal? If I don't get a clear signal, I can clear it out, but I can't see that. I don't use Prism Live when I'm outside. I can use it at home, but Prism Live doesn't let you. You got to have a second device if you don't have mods, and I don't have that, so I can't mod it if I'm by myself. So I don't use Prism Live outside. But all of a sudden it's very hot. This is very relaxing. I hope that you're enjoying yourself. So how have you been? It was fine, turned in maybe 30 minutes ago. Is it okay now? Are we getting a good signal now? Turned in, what does that mean? It's good, okay. Yeah, when I cleared it out, all of a sudden the chat was there, but I'm talking to people and I'm like, thinking nobody was there, but there was people there. Because I saw like, it went up to like 19 people. I could see the people thing on the top of the screen showing me 19 people. Then it went to 15 and then back up to 11 and back up to 15. And nobody was coming in the chat. I'm like, somebody come in the chat. But then it wasn't until I cleared out the screen that the chat came up. And that happened at home too, so I don't know what the heck is going on with YouTube. My hair is going flat because, yeah, I had my bangs curled, but the humidity. What are you having for dinner? Anything good? What's your time? I'm in Eastern Standard Time Zone, so actually if you put explanation time, it'll give you my time. So I don't know what time it is right now. But I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that I see you. I don't know how I'm going to get my yard cleared up if we're going to get rain. I don't know if it'll be dry enough for me to do it when I get home because we got rain. Oh, nice breeze. I feel like I'm hot. I should have wore like a tank top because it's super hot. July 10th. It is 7:19. Okay, yeah, it gets dark around 8:30, 9 o'clock, in between there. Mostly towards 9, so I don't want to be here when that happens. But let me check my battery. 93%. I have to keep you guys plugged in because my battery sucks on my phone. That looks pretty. Look at the clouds and the mountain. You can see the water. The water, we got a nice breeze. Oops. We got a nice breeze here. And the clouds, it looks like we're going to get some more rain. Looks like more rain. And there's the dock that I walked across over there and over that way. I don't know. I feel like I got somebody's fishing line around my foot. I do. Very relaxing. Yes, we need this. We need some relaxation. This is very nice to get out because I've been stuck inside with this heat and rain. We might get rain all weekend. They're saying that we're going to be in like flood zone. So I don't know when we're going to get that. Sometimes you can see hawks or eagles fly by, and that there's these birds called blue cranes or something like that. They're in here in the water somewhere. I haven't seen too many ducks, but they're usually over by the other dock. There's another dock area. So I hope you're having a great Friday. Anyway. Now I got pizza on the brain ever since Monster came in and said pizza. The dock is shaking around. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I didn't get anything. Have you caught anything?
Not yet.
Oh.
Even
Yeah. Where do you get your bait from?
we got it at this little tackle shop right in front of the entrance down here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they had that. Is it expensive?
Not really. It was pretty cheap.
I can't believe the fishing licenses are now $33, so.
Yeah. They're pretty expensive.
I know it.
We just got a 3-day one.
Oh, you get a free day?
3 days.
Oh, 3-day.
Yeah.
How much is it to do that?
It's like $11.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I guess it's $33 to get the license now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to get up and walk. Because there's some more people coming down here to fish. So let's get up and start walking. Oh, okay. Oops, I'm just getting up. I'm on YouTube. I'm just streaming. Oops, I almost fell. My legs got stiff from being down there. Yummy pizza. Is that what you're having? All right, let's go. Let's go this way. Good luck. All right. Let's find our way here. Let me know if the screen goes out, which I don't know where I'm at. My legs got all stiff from sitting there. I'm out of shape. Like, usually I do a lot of swimming, but since I do have a pool, but since he died, I haven't opened it. It's just too expensive for me right now. And it's something I have to learn how to... I'm in the sun here. Whoopsie. I have to learn how to do the chemicals. It's Baquicil. I don't know. All right. Let me see what you're saying. It's nice to give them the right way to fish. Yes. There's a whole bunch of them that came down in there. A whole bunch of people. So I figure I better... That was a very nice spot. I'll have to go back there again. Now I gotta go up this big ass hill. I'm out of shape. Okay. So there's a bunch of deer up there, but a lot of times if I go up there, If I go up there, then I might lose signal. So I'm not gonna walk up that way. We're gonna walk down the path here. Are we still having a signal? No, I enjoyed seasoned baked butter potatoes, salmon, and broccoli. Ooh, that sounds good. I mean salmon. I don't like salmon, but I do like mahi fish. I like tilapia, and I like haddock. They don't have haddock here, but I like that. Um, anyway, there's like a bench there. I haven't been here in a while, and usually there's a lot of people on this path. I usually walk the opposite way though. But there's the tennis courts up there, and all the deer. There's a bunch of them there, but I like most fish and shellfish. I did a stream on seafood stuff there a couple times ago, and I talked about a bunch of the different stuff. I do like the snow crab. I like that. Dip that in butter, baby. Yeah, yum, yum, yum. I don't like anything that's too fishy, like the salmon to me. I can't even eat that. But a lot of people, it's very healthy for you. Very healthy. I don't like sushi either. But I miss the haddock fish. Those are the long fish and they fry them. And I don't have that. Somebody's out there boating. But yeah, I'll turn the camera this way. I don't know if that girl wants to be on camera. Let's see what you're saying. I like most fish and shellfish. Oh, sounds nice. I like the clams, steamed or raw. I like them both ways. I like shrimp. I would like steak and shrimp on my grill. That would taste good. Hello. I got this thing on my fanny pack thing on me. That's weird at me. Makes me look long. I got my hair in a pony and a ponytail. I could go that way, but I think we'll go that way another time. Because one time I went up there and I lost some signal. So being that if we're getting a good signal, we'll just keep it on here on the path. But, oh, that got me out of breath going up that hill. I love swimming though. I was in like my pool like every single day. And my legs, they get like that cramped, but going in the pool is very healthy. I had this whole exercise routine that I would do in there. Buttered dumplings and crab. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, now I'm gonna want that. Oh, look at these cute little doggies. Super cute. Oh, they are so cute. Hi there. A lot of people walk their dogs on this path. Chloe, it's too hot for Chloe to be even out here. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm happy to see you. And I hope you're having a good Friday. And poppers. Yes, I do like those too. Yes, yummy. I do like those. And what are those things that they fry? Do they fry the clams? Those little things? I don't know what they're called. You can put ketchup on them or whatever. They're like little things and they're like fried. I don't know what they are, but there's another spot that we can go there another time. There's another area. Some people have their like company picnics or family picnics here. Because they got volleyball and stuff up there. People run on here. Usually there's a ton of people, so I usually walk on the other side, but there wasn't many people when I got here because it had rained. But, yes, whoops. Hi. Yummy, yes, mussels and clams. Yes, delicious. Delicious. I don't think they have the same clams here. They're like, I think they are the mussels. I don't know what that puffy flower thing is right there. It's like a purple puffy flower. Pinkish purple. I don't know. Right there, it's got like puppy flowers. Usually I walk on the other side. There's the other docks over there. That's where I think I'd be fishing if I were those people, because a lot of times the fish hide underneath there and stuff. That's making me hungry. Yum, fried clams. This is so peaceful. I needed this walk. It was very nice. I don't like being stuck inside too much, but I gotta be careful with the heat with the sticky valve. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, excuse me. Allergies. Anyway. Woo-wee! Holly says, woo-wee! And Monster says, let's go, let's go, let's go! Woo! He's not here, but there's some ducks there. Can't see them though. The sky looks beautiful there. The red sauce, yes. I like the red sauce for the clams and stuff. I'm gonna sneeze again, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna. We got basketball court here too as well. I try to blow up. I have a basketball. It's in my garage and kind of went flat. And I have one of these things to blow it up, and I tried to do it. It did blow it up a little bit, but I gave up because it was like I was already doing it for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, so maybe I'll go back. But yes, they're playing basketball. They love that basketball. Basketball soon. Isn't it? No, wait. Basketball's over with. I don't know. Anyway, I like the Lakers. Celtics are good. But baseball has been the thing. I love baseball and football mostly. And horse racing. Saratoga racetrack's coming up. I do the Jim Dandy chat. And maybe I'll do some other ones. Some silent chats or whatever, some chats for the horse racing. That's fun to do. Woo! Hoo-wee! Sneeze, yes. Oh, there's D. Michael. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? Happy Friday. We're at the lake. Leatrice, blazing stars are so pretty. I don't know. Oh, those flowers? That's what they were? Yeah, they were some type of fluffy flowers. I went in on that swinging bridge. I can go back there sometime if it's not hot. And I looked that up because I was looking this. I did that last year. And I looked it up to look up information on it. And I didn't know. Here's a spot where people have like picnics and stuff. And there's somebody's fluffy dog. But I looked it up and I guess it's haunted. Like it's like because the one side was the Cherokee property. And you go across that swinging bridge. I guess at nighttime you don't want to be there, which I wasn't there at night. Oh, beautiful dog. What kind is he? Can I put him?
Long-coat German Shepherd.
Oh, wow. Gorgeous. What's his name? Ziggy. Bye, Ziggy. How are you? Holly Sheep. It's Holly Sheep. Yes. How are you? Have you made any, I don't know why it timed you out, but it shouldn't have. Let's see, we'll show it. I tried to show it. Okay. There we go. Sometimes it don't let me. So how's your weather? We've been getting very hot weather, D. Michael. It was like, I don't know what the humidity, but the rain broke the humidity, but the index yesterday was 99. We've been getting 100, 99, 114 the one day. And because I have the heartworm and the sticky valve, it's very hard to come out in it. But today we got a little bit of a breeze. We got a little bit of a breeze from the rain. It rained earlier. And so how's the Mojave Desert? Yes, I'm happy to see you. Did you save me some chocolate chip cookies? I don't know. I guess you can make cookies with the box cakes. And I was wanting to, I bought a lemon cake. Maybe I'm going to try that. But I do have stuff to make chocolate chip cookies. But I haven't really wanted to use the oven because it's too hot, you know. But um, I broke my glasses again. No longer able to super glue it. Eye exam Tuesday. Next. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. That's horrible. I know. Ziggy's going to zag and find the water bowls. Yes, that was a big German Shepherd. I love the fluffy ones. I can't break any more. Too freaking hot. Yes, I know it. Um, well, that's horrible. Well, if they have a dollar store near you, you could get those in the meantime, but you're going Tuesday. So, yeah, that's hard. Oh, this breeze feels great. Woo-wee! Or is it woo-wee? That's what Holly says. Oh my gosh, this feels good. I don't know how it sounds on there because it's probably windy, but so over here is the volleyball. They have volleyball. So yeah, people set up and they have their picnics here and stuff for their company and stuff. Over there is where they keep the boats. Usually I stream over there. Okay. Let's turn it this way a little bit so I can see what the chat says. Somebody got timed out. What does that say? Been 10 years since last eye exam. Oh, wow. Holy sheep. Big D. I don't know if they thought you were saying a bad word, but you didn't do anything wrong. That's it, MichelleMarie. It feels good, don't it? Yes. The breeze. Feels really good. I heard that song. I listened to the Pitbull channel. I had it on that when I got here, and there was like some really good tunes on there. I heard apple bottom jeans. Whoop is a word, is a word. But they had it all mixed. They had like a mix music and stuff. It was really cool. Anyway, I had that blaring when I came in here. Very pretty. I'm under the shade now. 9 likes. Thank you so much for the likes, everybody. I'm sorry I didn't see anybody in the beginning. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. The likes were... the chat, I did not see the chat until I cleared it. Are we getting a clear signal? Sorry I got to stream vertical, but my battery's going and I can't get a new phone right now. So I got you plugged in. So I have to, every time I stream now, I have to have it plugged in. So I could do some horizontal ones at home probably. But, because I don't have it on a gimbal. But the gimbal freaks out if I put it sideways. What's your temp? I don't know. Put exclamation point weather space Bristol, Tennessee. See what that says. I can't text because I don't have a second device. D. Michael says he's got 110 under sunny pies. Sunny skies. Mojave Desert, Southwest USA. Wow. How do you deal with the heat? I don't think I'd make it in that heat. I do like the warmer weather, but the humidity gets my heart murmur weird, and it gets it where it's like pumping weird, the humidity, and then I get like a sticky valve, and then I feel like my chest is sore, like it feels, and then I gotta rest. I don't know, that's what's happening. I've had this my whole life though, but this is an unusual weather this year. Bristol 10. It says the weather in Bristol, mostly cloudy with a temperature of 76. The wind is blowing 12 miles per hour. The humidity is 80%. Oh, it's hot, but it's way cooler. It's not even cool, but it's way better than what it has been for the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks we've gotten nothing but thunderstorms, flood zone, hot weather, super heat. I mean, I couldn't even go out in my yard and sit. Oh, hey, we got Dior visiting. Hello, Dior. Welcome into the chat. Hey, everybody. 76 ain't bad, no. And it's a nice day out here, too. Very nice out. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. I came on earlier today. I don't know if it was around 6 or something. I don't know if that's a good time or not, but I was out and about. I had to get gas. I only had $20. I usually don't let my gas tank get to like down to almost empty, but it was. And usually I let it get halfway and then I fill it, but I put the $20 in it. It only gave me half a tank. So that's what I got. So we can walk around this maybe. Apple bottom jeans, whoop, is a word, is a word. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. She hit the floor. Gotta get low, 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 low. Yeah, they had that on the radio. And it was jamming. So how are you? What's everybody having for dinner? What are you having for dinner? Hello. Hello, Dior. We got Dior. We got Holly Sheet. Happy to see you. And we got D. Michael. All the people in the beginning, I apologize because something's wrong with YouTube because this is the second time I came on where there was no chat on the screen, but when I cleared it, the chat was there. I don't know. This is like a community building, and you can rent it, I guess. They got camping. They used to have horseback riding here, and I went there last year. It looks like they might have had like a fire, and they don't have it, but I was gonna do that. I was gonna stream there as well, but they have walks here. I don't know if you have to pay for it, and they have like you can rent kayaks here, and all of a sudden the sun's in my face, and we got people walking their doggies. When I get up here in the shade, I'll look at the chat. Hello. This is nice and peaceful. Been stuck inside too long. I hate it. I get sad. I get depressed if I'm in there too much. I gotta get outside. And here's some I like these stairs. I like stairs, but if I go up there, I might lose signal. So I'll just stand here and see what everybody's saying. Happy Friday. Yes. Yes, let's see what everybody says. I missed a little bit here. What do we got here? We got Holly Sheets in West Virginia, D. Michael's in the Mojave Desert, and Dior's in New Jersey. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday, Dior says. 76 ain't bad. No, it's not. Hello, chat. Glad to caught your stream. Yes, thank you. Glad everybody's here. So, yeah, those are fun to walk up, but last time I did that, I lost signal a little bit. But I'm out of shape. I'd like to go swimming. They have this thing, Bristol has this thing called Rhythm and Roots. It's very expensive to go to, and they have all these bands and country singers, and they have these stages set up all over. And you can't even get in there without a ticket, but it's super expensive. And they have two types of tickets, or a couple types of tickets. You could get one to get backstage, and I've never gone to that, but it looks pretty awesome. So maybe someday I could go to that. And that would be fun to stream. That's in the city of Bristol. It's downtown. And then Kingsport has this thing called Fun Fest. And that's sometime in July. I don't know if that's this week, next week. I don't know when it's starting, but they have starts off with a parade with Mardi Gras festival. Then they have these things all over town. And they have Bays Mountain will be free. They have a free day, which I don't know if they do the free thing every year, but they have a dog show. The dog show's free to go to. They have hot air balloons in the streets at the end of the day. So I think it's a whole week thing. So I'll see if I can catch some of that stuff if I can, maybe. I gotta make sure I'm safe because I usually stream at the parks because it's safer for me. It's rather than cities, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see what we got here. Shape of my heart. Exactly, Holly, best time to take a walk when you don't feel like it. Sounds like really fun events to come. Yes. D. Michael says, Mom's 95 called me the other day around 4th. It was my turn to call. Nice. Very nice. How is she doing? Your mom is awesome. She's done a lot of cool stuff for her age. My mom is 80. My mom just turned 80. She's with it. She's not with it as in doing hikes and things, but she's with it. Her brain and everything. She's part Italian, or she's Italian, Irish, yes, just like me. So her dad, my grandpa, was Irish, and my grandmother was full-blood Italian. But anyway, I talked to her on 4th of July. She don't like to talk too long, but she spent like an hour with me on 4th of July. Wow, Mama. That's awesome, D. Michael. I worry about our moms, you know. I don't know what I'd do without my mom. I think my mom's my rock. She's the one helping me get through this, really. She's like the best. Yeah, everybody else just doesn't have time, or a lot of my cousins, they kind of like, after my grandmother died, they all just went about their own ways. I haven't seen any of them in years, nor do they call or keep in touch or anything. I tried keeping in touch. I used to send them like a Christmas card and write in it every year, but then they didn't respond. Some of them did sometimes. I have a couple of cousins that send the cards still, though. Some of them are in different states, though. I got my one cousin, she was in Tampa, Florida, and then 2 years ago she moved to Nashville, out in that area. So I could go visit her when I get money, but that'll be a while before I get to do that. But she's about 5 hours from here, and she works for Southwest Airlines. Then I have some other ones around in different states, but nobody's close anymore, really. I'm losing the chat here. Where are you? D. Michael says she's telling doctor no more taking blood. Has bruises for a month. Can't find the vein. Oh, that happens to me. I got really sick once, and I had to get blood work like all the time, every month. And that happened to me, and they would bruise my arm up, and the lady, she said, oh, you have very small veins. So she started using like a smaller thing for me. So that's what they need to do with your mom, probably, is you... Oh, that scared me. Oh, Ziggy just licked my leg. Hi, Ziggy. So cute. He's like, yummy. We got a leg here. Let's have a leg for dinner. Okay, that licked my leg where my ankle was. SOSOS to D, Michael and MM. Just got a message on there. Okay. I'm not the same without my mom. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dior lost her mom. I know, I understand that. I don't like our moms. Hugs. Hugs to you. Her doctor must be from Transylvania. Holly Sheet says. D. Michael, nobody loves you like your mom. No. D. Michael, that's true. Yes. Holly says Ziggy likes the taste of your legs. Yes. I love that dog. It's cute. That's a really big German Shepherd. That's a big one. That's a very big one. He was big. He's a big dog. We had German Shepherds when I grew up. I never hid that. Ziggy is really huge. He's fluffy. They said he's a, what did they say he was? I don't know. Long-haired German Shepherd. I like the white German Shepherds, but I don't know. German Shepherds are very protective, and they're good to have when you have kids and stuff, because that's what we grew up in, having those, and they wouldn't even let people on the property and stuff like that. And my uncle had one that was black, and You know, they use them as police dogs as well. Um, we lived in an apartment when we first moved here before we moved over here to this area. And I had my Great Pyrenees, and he's a guard dog as well. He would not let anybody in my house, in my apartment. My husband had something delivered, and the delivery guy, the UPS guy, I mean, I couldn't even open the door. And I trained this dog very well, but when it came to security, he was like, no way am I going to let you open that door. I'd bring him to the park here, and he'd be friendly with everybody. But at home, forget about it. He'd stand there and like, he had his nose in between the door, and I was like trying to make him sit. He wouldn't listen. He was like, did not want that UPS guy. So the UPS guy was scared. He was like, oh, I'm going to put the package down, and do you want me to just sign your name? And I'm like, I could sign it, just slip it through the door. So he slipped it through the door, and then he just took off, he ran. And then in the apartments, we used to walk him. I used to walk him around there, and they would say, oh, look at the polar bear. They used to call him a polar bear. And then the lady in the office said, you can't walk him around anymore. I don't know if they thought he was dangerous. All he was a big fluffy monster, and he never did anything to anybody when I was walking, never barked at anybody, never did that at all. But like, and if my husband would go on a business trip, he would lay right in front of my doorway, my bedroom. It's like he knew he was gone. So he was a good dog. So the German Shepherds are really good. Let's see what everybody's saying. I was walking. Yes. Hugs back, Dior says. Yes, lots of hugs. That is very hard. You don't forget people. We have good memories of the people we've lost. You know, I lost my brother, then I lost my husband. A lot of people have lost their moms, and I lost my dad. It's hard to lose people, and you really do miss them, but all we have is their memories. So if we keep their memories alive but sometimes when the holidays come and things like that, it's very hard. At least for me it is, I don't know. Neighbor had 2 shepherds, like Ziggy. One of them died. That's sad. Bigger dogs don't last as long as the little ones sometimes. That's what I was told anyway. My Great Pyrenees, he was white and fluffy and big. Came up to my waist. He lived about 7 years. He got mouth cancer. And I don't know how you get that, but he didn't get that till we moved here. And then I was like, oh, do you think he got it here? I don't know. That was really strange. This is a beautiful view right here. That's a guard dog, yes. They are. They're really good guard dogs. A lot of my cousins had Rottweilers. I had my big Great Pyrenees because I lived in the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains and stuff in the Saratoga County, and my brother had a Rottweiler, and 2 or 3 of my cousins, they all had them. Oh, did you see that fish? The fish just jumped there. That was cool. I see a lot of fish jumping here. Those people need to bring their poles over here. It's such a nice breeze a little bit, you know, compared to this heat we've been getting. So I guess we're supposed to get a lot of storms this weekend. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we're going to be in the flood zone. And Holly Sheet says, understand the fear some folks have. I'm cautious around big dogs, even when they are gentle giants. Yes, exactly, because they're, especially the ones that are guard dogs. And Dior says, I rescued a pit bull terrier, and she was the sweetest. I met somebody that had one down here, and it was very sweet, but you hear and see so many things about them. Those are the dogs that are feared a lot. I saw that fish. Yes, it jumped right out of the... I don't know why this YouTube is holding a comment. Did it show it? I keep pressing show, and I can't see on here if it showed it, but I see that a lot on here. But yes, I don't know. I worry about my mom because she's 80, and I don't know. Look at the sky. We still got some dark clouds up there. Glad she was sweet with you. Yes, That is very nice. My mom is very good. She's very down to earth. She's a Pisces. I always tell her she has one of the best signs, but my mom is very down to earth. And, you know, my mom, she went through a few relationships and she was divorced. So she was a single mom and she raised the three of us. But she's the one that taught me, you know, you just got to do things. You know, I didn't have, my dad wasn't always there, but like, she had to do it. So that's where I get that from. It's like, okay, I got to do this. I got to do that, you know. But she's very good with people. She's a very people person. And, you know, so my mom is really short. I'm 5'5", but my mom is really short. She's like, she looks more Italian because she's got the brown hair and everything. But I was born a blonde. But Pisces are very smart folks. Yes, they're very, I don't know. I don't know how to explain my mom. She's very, I don't know. She's the one that, like, I'm used to coming. She's the one that brought us to the lakes and stuff. And I lived near Saratoga Lake, and she used to throw us in the car and drive us around the lake. Let's go for a ride. We'd eat dinner, and she's like, and there was like this beach down there, and it had like a merry-go-round thing. I used to love that, but anyway, she would take me on that. And we're like the opposites of my mom, not meaning like down to earth. That's something we're probably alike, but the things that we like are different. We're different. You said I was born a blonde, like it's such a hardship. Oh no, I just meant it that my mom is the dark hair. A lot of family have the dark hair, but like I probably got more of the. My dad was English and Irish, and then mom was Irish and Italian. So my grandma was the full-blood Italian. Grandpa he died when I was young. That was hard on my family when he died. That was very hard. I was probably 3 when he died, but I still remember him. I used to call him my papa. But he was full-blood Irish. And then on my dad's side was Irish and English. So this is where I get the green eyes and the blonde hair. I know, just joshing. It's coming out white now. Got the white. So did everybody eat? Anybody eat dinner? We got lots of people walking their little doggies here. So cute. Oh, it's getting cooler even. I just love it. I appreciate everybody coming. I'm glad that you're here. Walk this way. Oh, great family loss is deep. Yes. Yeah, everybody's getting that heat though, not just pretty much everybody, even the people like in England and stuff, they're getting all that super heat as well. Hopefully things will cool down a little bit though. There's a bird. I lost my doctor's stepfather when I was 10. Oh, that's sad. That's hard for kids when they're young. It was a shock when my grandfather died. And they don't know what happened because I called him Papa. He was really good and he used to help take care of me, him and my grandma. But he was found in a car, dead, and near the Mohawk River, which is in New York, upstate New York. And somebody saw him and they tried to knock on the window like, oh, some fisherman. And I don't know, they don't know. So that was the way that my grandpa died. And I remember that when I was a kid because I used to have these nightmares. And then somebody holding my hand. I remember the police station. I remember a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, I told my aunt, I'm like, I'm having these nightmares from this. And I had him all the way up until my aunt talked to me, and she told me, oh, I was the one holding your hand, and we were in front of the police station and my uncle is the youngest, so my mom had 4 in her family, and my mom's the second youngest, and my uncle's probably only like a year apart from my mom, so and my mom had 2 older sisters, so there's 3 girls and 1 boy, and yeah, so my uncle he was in the Navy and everything, and he's the one that they chose to go identify my papa. And I remember being a baby and screaming, oh, I want papa, and like they couldn't explain it to me. I was like 3 years old. But anyway, that's the story. I don't want to get into it too much, but yeah. So that was very, very hard on my family, because back then people, I don't think, showed their emotions as well as they do now. You know, you're supposed to tough it out and all this other stuff, but I couldn't imagine my uncle, because I think my uncle was in his 20s or something, and my mom was too. I think I was like 3 or something. I don't really know, but that sat with the family growing up a little bit when I was younger. So I don't know. I try to research some of that because it's like a missing piece to my puzzle, but I don't know. But it is what it is. But my brother, he had died of cardiac arrest, so he had that. So I don't know. Who knows if my grandfather had that too. Here's the boats over here. Okay, let's see what everybody's saying. Those early memories are through the decades. Yes. Olga, Silva, Melody, current puzzle. Nice. I'll have to look that up when I pull up the chat. He was going to open his doctor's office from inside. Cerebral hemorrhage took him. Oh my gosh, that's horrible, D. Michael. Oh, can you guys, do I still have a good signal? Somebody's playing their music. This is one of the other community buildings. Oh, that's a motorcycle. Hope I don't get a copyright. Like, I don't know, they're just passing through on their motorcycle though. So this is one of the other community buildings where you can rent the kayaks and stuff. This is where I like to start my stream sometimes. I like this building, but it's always closed. But they're open early, and you get food in there, drinks, rent the stuff, and they also have like shirts and stuff you can buy for like this area here. We'll go down here. Oh, there's the ducks. Do 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 do. Isn't that Led Zeppelin? I don't know. There's some ducks. Look at that, the duck family. More than a feeling. Who sings that, D. Michael? You know. You probably know. Look at that boat. That looks really nice right there. Party boat. No swimming within 100 yards of the boat dock. Electrical fence. Yeah, they have this on a thing and everything. It's locked up like Fort Knox, which is good because then people can have their jinx. Boston. Yes, that's right. The lake is a cool spot. Yes, thank you. I'm glad that you're here. And D. Michael said Boston to both of you guys. I don't know how I could have forgot that because I do have that CD. I like Boston. You guys like that? I like that. I like the Boston accent. I used to go to Massachusetts a lot living in upstate New York. We used to go to the ocean there. And I've been to Quincy Market and rode on the horse and buggy there. They bring you through the financial district. And they used to have this all purple store. And that was awesome. Everything in the whole store was purple. And I remember getting these purple pens and everything. And now I see all these people, like, I don't know what's going on in some of these cities where the people are all whacked out on stuff. And I think Boston looks like that now. I don't know, because there's somebody I think that subscribed to me, and I'm subscribed to them, and they're in that area. They don't show that, but I was like looking up Boston. I'm like, I miss Boston. Boston. I like the Boston accent. Anybody used to watch Big Brother? They had Boston Rob. Boston Rob. Anyway, Boston has awesome food. Lots of delicious foods. Let's see what everybody's saying. Polish roots. Hello, welcome in. Um, Here by the invite from D. Michael. Well, welcome in. Glad to have you. Where are you from? Looks like a nice place. Yes, it's nice and relaxing here. We had a nice stream. In the beginning, I couldn't see the chat, but I got it to come up. Holly says, looks like a movie scene. Nice. Yeah, the water here is very calming, very calm. Roots, thank you for dropping by. Yes, thank you so much. Happy to see you. Hello, Polish Roots. My grandmother had a couple of friends that were Polish, and she had some Greek friends. She was full-blood Italian. And her mother came from Italy, from the Abruzzo. Her dad was from Naples. But I think it was her, although Galunkis are Polish, her Greek friend is the one that gave her the recipe for the Galunkis. So I don't know if it's like a Greek recipe, but I haven't made those in years, but it's got, I'm sure you know what that is, where you make the hamburger, and it's got breadcrumbs and a bunch of other stuff in there. And then you cook the cabbage, then you put the meat inside of there, and then you wrap them up. Then you cook them in sauce. That's delicious. We were just talking about Boston Roots. Yes. Chicago, the band, great. The tribute band. Lenoid and Friends. It's so phenomenal. Yes, all that music is excellent. And yes, Boston does have a lot of Italians there. Married to an Italian for over 55 years. Nice. I'm part Italian, part Irish. Good morning. Oh, so where are you from? Let me see. Did I miss something? See where you're from? Are you from? Oh, born Boston. Oh, nice. So you're around the Quincy Market area and that? I remember that clock. I don't know what it's called, but I got a lot of pictures from Boston and stuff. But we used to love to go there. I was probably used to live about 3 hours from there, because I'm originally from upstate New York, but my husband moved from the Saratoga County, which is outside of Albany. Albany's the capital. So 45 minutes from Albany you get in this Saratoga County, where we have the horse racing, which I do chats for that. I'll be doing a chat for the Jim Dandy and maybe some of the other races. But yeah, so my husband moved us here for his job. I'm in Northeast Tennessee, but then he passed away of COVID. I do miss Boston. I miss New York. I miss everything. It's just too damn expensive, though. It's really very, very, very expensive. And trying to do it and maneuver it on my own, because he had a really good job. I'm looking for a job, but that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to get into it too much. But here's all the canoes and the kayaks. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Pick a color. I like that green and blue one there. That one. And I like the pink one there. This pink, the pink one there with the pink. My father's parents came over from Poland. Oh, that's cool, D. Michael. I didn't know that. That's very cool. So you're like the same thing, fourth generation. Holly Sheet, good to see you here. Polish Roots says. And Holly says, so expensive everywhere these days. Yes. And Holly says she likes the teal color. Yes, I like that one. I think those ones are the ones that you stand on. I've never done that. I've never kayaked. One of these days I'd like to try it. I think you can pay for a class here to go in it. Not that I would need a class, but you can do that. But I don't go to bars or anything. I don't drink anymore. I do like wine. If somebody asked me to go to a winery, I like that. But I used to drink with my friends and have a great time. I mean, we'd go all downtown Saratoga and Lake George and Glens Falls, all those places every single weekend, but I got tired of it. So At some point in time in my life, I'm like, this is just boring. So I don't do that anymore. I don't even think I can. I'd probably get sick. But once in a while, I have a glass of wine or glass of wine with dinner. That, but Boston has some great. My dad used to talk about partying in Boston. He'd party down there when he was in his 20s. But yeah, I'd love to hear your accent right now because that makes me feel at home. Like, oh yeah, New Yorkers and Boston. Boston. Did anybody watch that Big Brother? And I used to watch that. I can't even watch that anymore. They had that on, I don't know, last year or something. I can't even, I don't know. After COVID, I'm having a hard time watching TV. But Boston Rob, he won the Big Brother there one year. Good to meet you, Dior says, two Polish roots. And Holly says, wine tasting events so fun with a group of smart but juvenile friends. We get attention and don't care. Yes. I always thought it would be really cool to have like a birthday party at a winery because some of them they have weddings there and stuff. Um, I used to go to the Biltmore and they have a winery there, and my husband used to get me some of the bottles there. That was pretty good, and they had the different kinds. I don't remember, but I had it written down somewhere, the different ones that I liked. But they have some good stuff. Here's all the kayaks here. This is where I like to stream for now and stuff, like coming to the park because it's safer for me. Sometimes in the cities, but not as much. So yeah, I like to come here and sometimes hang out here. I haven't been here in a while because we've been so hot. It's been so hot. The sun's starting to go down. I don't know what time. Look at how calm the water is. Um, I know do they still have the Science Center in Boston? I don't know. I don't know what part of, you don't have to say what part of Massachusetts you're from. Or you know, you said Boston. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. It's hot, you guys. But yes, Boston. The food there is so delicious. And I did love the going on the horse and buggy in the financial district. They rode us around. And I guess there's these like boats you can get in there. Like they look like the swan boats. I've never gotten to do that in Boston. There's a movie with these two bank robbers, and I can't think of the name of it. And that took place in Boston. And I think Ben Affleck is in it. I can't think of the name of that movie. That's a great movie. I think I have it. They um, Joe Bruno based live on break invited everyone to come say hi. Oh, Joe Bruno's based live. Okay. How long is he on? That is a party. Yes, I'll be ending it shortly. I'm so happy everybody came. I don't know. I was thinking I could come on later, but I might not. So I don't know. Um, I've been trying to get my laundry caught up, but my dryer broke, so now I just have to put it. I have these racks, and I have to put it on there. So now I got to wait for it to dry before I can do another load. But sometimes when you got to do everything, like mow and do laundry and do everything, I'm doing everything, so it's like I get behind a little. And here's the paddle boats. These are new. There's some ducks over there. I don't know if I can zoom in. Oh, there was another fish that jumped right there. Ducks are all the way over there. They're way over there. Let's see. Right in there. I don't know if you can see them. Lona Ranger, hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. I think this is your first time. Welcome in, my friend. I haven't seen Danny in a while. I don't know if he's okay or if he did today. I go in there once in a while. Hey, Lone, thanks for dropping by. Yes, thank you so much. We have a nice day at the lake here. And Holly Sheet says, glad that this stream happened with you, Miss MM. Such a pretty park. So many activities there. Yes. There's the ducks. Happy to see everybody. I stream here at the lake. I'll say hi. My hair's a mess. Whee! It's got a really frizzy mess. And my white hair's coming in. It's my white hair. Peace! Woo! Peace, everybody. Oh, there's the duck right here. Look at it. He's right here. Oh, hi, little buddies. Look at the black and white one. I've seen before. So cute. I don't have any food. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to feed them here. But there's another place I can take you guys where there's ducks. Oh, they're so cute. Ducks are very cute. So how is everybody on this happy Friday? Let me set you down for a second. Ugh. Woo-wee, as Holly would say. The ducks look like they're talking. Yeah, they are. They're like, hey, what's up? What's for dinner, friends? So cute. You're super cute. I like that little black and white one. I saw some different ducks at this. I know my last video came in a little bit blurry, I think. I don't know. I think that's because of the signal that I had. But I put it up anyway because it was like a... I don't know if that was a bear or a... what do you call it? The thing that has around the brown around the eyes or whatever. I think it was one of those. But anyway, there they go. Bye! Thanks for stopping by. Look at them. There's some green ones here too. Oh, they're getting far away there. Okay, let me see what the chat's saying. Ducks cute. Yes. Ducks are so cute. They are cute. They're very peaceful and calming. I don't know. Hoo-wee! We got... Monster was here earlier. He says, let's go, let's go, let's go! Woo! And Holly Sheet says, woo-wee! She's West Virginia. D. Michael's in the Mojave Desert. And we got our new friend, Polish Roots from Boston. And we got Lona Ranger. I don't know where Lona Ranger is from. England, I think, right? I think you're from England. I do some home streams too. And I've been doing a lot of home streams. Still hot here, D. Michael says. What's everybody having for dinner? I'm trying to show the comment. They have this very aggressive AI system on YouTube now that's taken over the chat, and they hide people's comments even when they don't say anything wrong. But it's better to be safe than sorry because you got to keep your chat clean, or you get YouTube gets after you for that. I don't know. I know some people that were banned or something. I don't know. Lona Ranger says, "You fed Dad to the ducks." There's a whole bunch of them over there, but I gotta zoom in. Let's see if we can zoom in. Oops. I gotta keep you guys on the plugged in because I need a new phone, so I have to keep it plugged in. So that's why we're streaming vertical as well. Because the gimbal doesn't like it. If I stream horizontal, it freaks out with the weight of the cord. I don't know why, but it does. Thought Dad tastes like chicken. Still not alone. Trying to see what everybody's saying here. Trying to stay cool on this hot night over here. Yeah, I got some other friends from England and they said that it was super hot. We got the super hot. Today it's a little bit cooler. You could put exclamation point, weather, a space, and then a place and a city. I do not know if it works for another country though. And if you put explanation time, I'm in Eastern Standard Zone, so it'll give you my time. You could put 222. I see the number 222 a lot. It's an angel number, so I went with it. That's why my channel's at. 2 screen taps, yes. And thank you for all the likes, everybody. I'm so happy everybody's here. All right, we're gonna swing you around this way a little bit and take a looky over here. It's gonna be getting dark soon, so I'm gonna have to get going soon. I don't want to be out at dark anymore. This is where a spot where I like to stream a lot. Right now, I don't have with the money to go to, like, I'd like to go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and all those places, which are going to be very awesome when I do get to go there, but it's going to be a while. I'm trying to get back on my feet. So I'm originally from upstate New York. My husband He moved us here to Northeast Tennessee for his job, and then he died of COVID. So I'm making it on my own here, doing my best, living my best life. I like nature, and I do art sometimes. I like to draw and paint and stuff. So sometimes I'll put up like a video of my creation. And then I do home streams a lot because it's been super hot. So, and on the weekends is the only time I'll do late streams. And then of course you'll see me at Roy's a lot. And I do mod on some other channels. I mod on Nola Burden. He's in New Orleans. And I help out some other friends. And Luna, I'm on hers. She's my friend as well. Thank you, D. Michael. He says subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thank you so much. It's 8:81 and 1:20 a.m. here. Ooh. Oh, you're in the morning. You're a late person like me. I sometimes don't have concept of time and I forget. Um, so, so what's that? Did everybody? Oh, wow. So what's your favorite colors of these? These are the kayaks. I haven't tried this yet. I'd like to do kayaking. We got orange and yellow. And then we got the blue one. And we got some green ones. And I like this pinky purple one. And I like the blue one here. I like to do these colors in my downstairs, this color here. And I think these are flat ones. And I think you stand on these. So that's pretty cool. And Dior says 8.2, 821 East Coast, USA, 81 degrees. Ooh, wow. Still hot. I don't know what it said the temperature was here, but it's way cooler than what it was. Dean Michael says 90 was the low last night here. It gets cool here at night. Sometimes it gets into 60s here at night, and it's always hot during the day. Like you get that 100, yesterday was 100-degree index, and it was 90 something degrees out. And then at night it was 60 something. So in August is when it's probably the hottest. And then sometimes you don't get that cool weather at night. It'll stay like 70 or 80. But then it stays warm here, usually sometimes up till November. I used to be able to swim in my pool till like October. But yeah, 60s is nice. Yeah, it gets nice and chilly in my house. I don't know what I do. Most people here have air conditioning. I know in England they don't use air conditioning. So one of my other friends in England said it's because the houses are built more for the colder weather. So that must be very hard, Lona Ranger, being in that heat. And I had this other friend there. She does videos, not live streams, and she was talking about that super heat and 77 Holly Sheet. She's in West Virginia. Lona Ranger says, but as you know, our houses were built to hold heat in it. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what the other friend of mine from England said. Oh. Did everybody eat dinner already? I'm probably just going to have peanut butter and jelly when I get home. So, yeah. But, yeah, there's some people coming in with their boat. They should be leaving. I don't know. This park stays open, I think, until 10 p.m. But, so I come here a lot. This is free for me to walk here. There's a whole bunch of ducks. I can hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, they're over there. It's few homes that have AC. Yeah, I heard that. And then the one friend was saying that workplaces have air conditioning. A lot of workplaces. But I don't know what I would do without the air conditioning. Mine broke once a few years back, and I was without it for like 4 months. I was dying, and then my mom, she got this air conditioner that you put in the window. It was like a vertical, yeah, right, yeah. It was like a vertical thing component, and it had this hose, and it had this thing that you put in the window that goes out the window. All it did was like a little space in my living room, but me and my Pomeranians were like, yeah. And that was like after COVID because after my husband died and I couldn't get anybody to come and help me with fix it or whatever. I took all the meat off rosette chicken today. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I haven't had one of those chickens in a while. That sounds delicious. Peanut butter and jelly is good for you. Yes. That's what I'm going to have because I don't it's too hot. Plus it's late. Um, I did take a ham steak out, which I don't eat that a lot, but I took that out to cook on my grill. Either I'll cook it on my George Foreman or I got to clean my outdoor grill and put it on there. I don't know when I'm going to have that. Maybe Sunday. But then I was thinking maybe just wait to eat that and maybe make. Somebody said, or Monster said he was having pizza. I had pizza last week, but I'm like, I have to make my own dough if I do that, and then I got to use the oven. Um, so it's starting to get a little bit dark. What's everybody doing over the weekend? Staying cool, I hope. And thank you for all the likes, everybody, and thank you for coming. I got like a little bit of a frizzy mess here going on, but yes. I can't really move the camera because oh, my hair is growing. It's getting longer. I'm trying to grow it down to my waist. I can't even show you. But it's getting there. It's getting there. The heat, all this heat helps. It's like, yeah, Pippi Longstocking. Anyway, I have it in a scrunchie, but I took it out. Anyway, peace. Thank you for coming, everybody. Peace. This was a lot of fun with you, Miss MM in chat. Yes, it definitely was. I'm so happy to see everybody. Still water's bad for float plane landings. Make things harder to judge. Yes. Yeah, look at how that is. It's very calm. The water looks like glass. It does. Um, Everything reflects always looks bigger. Yes. That sounds delish. Ham steak on your outdoor grill. Yes. If I don't do it, if it rains, I'll do it on my George Foreman. Rock calms water skipping. Yes, I love to do that. I used to do that a lot. So sweet. Picture really clear. Oh, great. That's awesome. Um, Oops, I think I made it dark. There we go. So I probably get going here. It's starting to get dark. But what was I going to say? I forgot. Yeah, I grew up going around to the lakes. There's some other lakes here I can go to, but they're a little bit further. But we can go to them at some point in time. My air conditioning went in my car, so it's horrible to drive my car. I have like a moon roof. I usually leave that open. I'm really happy to see everybody. I'm so happy. I'm sorry about in the beginning when my chat. This is the second stream that I did after the update that the chat wasn't there. But then I cleared the screen and all of a sudden the chat was there. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube because I just stream on regular YouTube. I don't use the Prism Live when I'm out because I don't have, like if I don't have a mod, I don't have my second phone to mod it myself. Prism Live don't let you mod, so you have to have a second device. At home, I have a second device. If you're off, take care, Holly. Yes, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to end the stream here in a minute. Baby, you can drive my car. Baby, you can drive my car. Do, 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 do. I think on the way here, I heard apple bottom jeans. Whoop, is a word, is a word. And they had it all remixed. And I had it on the Pitbull channel. But yes, look at that lake. Look at the clouds reflecting off of there. Beautiful looking area. Thank you. I'm happy that you came and hung out. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for hanging out with me. And keep your notifications on. I do hang out sometimes at home. Sometimes I just come on and then we just hang out. And then other times I'll just do a topic and we'll just, like one time I did, a few times back I did like a seafood stream. I don't know, we were talking about that. So whatever, it's just coming on and hanging out and being with, you know, I do this for fun, hanging out with friends and meeting people all over the world. And we are worldwide, so we have people from all over the United States as well as all other countries. Um, I'm trying to work more on my video side and my streaming because I was putting up a lot of shorts. So I'm going to put shorts up only sometimes. But then there'll be times where I'll just put a whole bunch of them up. Look at the clouds on the, look at those clouds. Sometimes she trips and falls. Yeah, that was in the beginning. That was like my second stream or my third stream. Yeah, I did that because I was looking at the chat. It was my second stream, I think. I was looking at the chat and I missed the three stairs and fell. And yeah, that was something. But so now if I'm walking, I make sure I don't look at the chat. I stop and look at the chat. For anybody that's new that streams, because I'm not the only one that's happened to. Actually, this other girl that I know, she's in Italy and she's another friend of mine. She doesn't stream, she does videos. And she was at this lake and she was looking at the chat and I don't know, she tripped and fell and broke her arm. So be careful, everybody. And then that action kid there, he hurt himself too. But streaming is fun because you get to meet such great people like everybody on here. So anyway, I'm going to end it. We're going to end it. So I don't know. Thank you for coming, everybody. My hair's all frizzy. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy to see everybody. D. Michael, Lona Ranger, Polish Roots, Dior, and everybody else that came. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Holly Sheets, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's starting to get dark, and oh my God, look at this clouds over here. Look at those clouds. That's a storm of brewing. I was going to come on later, but I might not. But look at those. Oops, I just moved the gimbal. Look at those clouds. Look at that. So I got to get home before it downpours. We've been getting some really bad storms here. And I got a tree that came down. My hair's all frizzy. I'm sorry. But yeah, I got a tree down and I can't clean it up. I don't know what I'm going to do. It fell down in the back of my yard and hit the fence. And it's in my neighbor's yard. And I'm responsible for that. That looks like a painting. I know it. It's amazing. I do like to paint and draw. And Frankie, Leno Live. I hope I can remember that because the chat's not up unless I take a screenshot. I don't know if it's going to let me. It'll make the screen darker. Have a good rest of your day, MichelleMarie. Thank you so much, and I'm happy to see you. Come back again. And I had an amazing time. We saw some deer. Look at that. Oh my God, that's a Bruin. I better get home, you guys. I can't move the camera up too much because the gimbal will freak out. But holy cannoli, that's a big storm coming. And the storms make me nervous, so I don't know. Maybe I'll come back on later, but I don't know yet. So, well, thank you, everybody. And I hope you have a great weekend. If I don't see you, I'll see you on the next one, or I'll see you on somebody else's. Happy Friday. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was fun. Have a good night.